Alright, so we got some stuff to talk about today. Before I do, I want to say, my bad, I haven't done anything on Hawk and Oslo yet. I do want to take a look at them against the Merlin, because they, as you know, JP's schedule, I guess they released them after Merlin, to sort of counter Merlin. I'm gonna put a big asterisk on that. They don't, okay? Merlin doesn't even get nearly affected by them, but I am gonna be summoning them. I wanted to take like a quick nap before the banner released, and I ended up sleeping for like 14 hours, so that was not a quick nap. But the banner sucks so much. I kind of feel like skipping. This might be the first skip I've ever had in the game ever. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'll probably summon, but I don't know. Let's talk about what's coming, okay? Now I'll talk about what just released. First thing is not a leak. JP literally posted on their YouTube that a Jericho Gilla super boss is coming. I haven't actually watched the video yet. I don't know if they. Oh, this is loud. Did they show the costumes? No, they don't. Okay. And there's a new super boss, a new guild boss as well. So this is how he looks. Really cool, actually. The design looks pretty cool. The hair, the horns, is pretty cool. But yeah, the new Gilla and Jericho final boss is coming. I actually take that very much because my Jericho, I believe, doesn't have full UR costumes, and I started upgrading them because Jericho actually has really good CC of HP defense. Where is Jericho? Here. Go for the green one, doesn't matter. My Jericho doesn't have, yeah, I upgraded all the defenses because she needs it. Only upgraded one weapon so far. It's missing some URs, right? It'd be much easier to upgrade them if I had some more URs, because then it's only 30 upgrade material, not 90. So definitely take the costumes for Jericho. And Gilla's a good link. So she's the Jericho link, so definitely could take that. I wonder how their costumes are gonna look like. Oh, they're not gonna get costumes. Wait, no, they're not gonna get costumes. It's gonna be like Gil Thunder, isn't it? It definitely is gonna be like Gil Thunder. If you don't know, Gil Thunder had a garbage. Let me put just Gil. Yeah. Gil Thunder had a garbage super boss. It was Gil Thunder, Hauser, and the Grimmer. I don't know, I forgot his name. And they didn't give him a costume. It was for DN. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be like that, isn't it? No, my Jericho costume. It's probably gonna be like that. That would suck, honestly. I hope the fact that the picture doesn't show you new costume, it's probably gonna be like that, isn't it? Well, sorry. First bit of news kind of sucks, but now we get to the good stuff. So, leaked in the files. We got final boss Melascula and Galland are going to be probably the first ones to come out of the 10 Commandments. So this should come next week. This is part of the celebration thing that we're having right now. So this definitely should come next week for JP over here. But this should come in a few weeks. Melascula and Gallant here. I don't think, yeah, his Region says, I don't know if Gallant and Melascula will come together. I don't think so. I think they just wanted to put them both already at the same time, but Melascula and Gallant should come as two separate final bosses, and I'm very excited, especially for Melascula. Melascula could get some really good costumes. Or one costume, of course, but I really want to see what's going to be the style they go for with these Commandment final bosses. Because if you talk about Commandment and Sin differences in the coin shop, right? So when they release units in the coin shop, when they released the Sins, they just had their regular original costume. You can even see like the miniature picture, right? They just had their regular costume. But for the Commandments, they went with that black and red sort of costume that looked sick. So I wonder if they're going to change the style for the Super Boss Commandments, if they're going to change the style of how the Super Bosses will look for these Commandments. But in general sense, if they keep the edgy Super Boss for the same thing for the Sins, I will definitely take that. If we can get a Melascula costume, like Melascula already has so many good costumes, but if we can get a better one, that's I'll take that. I'm rocking the Halloween one right now, but of course you guys know the this one, right? Yeah, yeah. So I wonder if she's gonna get even better costumes. That'll be sick. Gallon, Galen already has some precautions as well. The thing about Galen is that Melascula, right? Melascula still has a use. As much as it's only one use, which is to use on Assault Melee, at least she has one. Galen, even though he's not terrible, he really doesn't have one. So I definitely would take more costumes, but we need a new Galen. We need one. The thing about Galen that I never understood was that Galen is a major enemy in the anime, right? Maybe you might not even remember because he gets destroyed, but there's a reason why Ascanor was so impactful when he first was introduced in Season 2. Galen stomped our characters in Season 2. Galen stomped Merlin, Galfer, Ban. He stomped everyone. And then Ascanor came out and stomped him, so you're like, oh my god, this Ascanor guy is stupid broken, because he just stomped the guy that was destroying every single person that we know. So that, I feel like they really used Galen as the mangaka really used Galen to show how strong Ascanor was, but I think that was a great job of him, to just have this character be super, super stupid strong, and then he gets one-shotted by Ascanor, right? Basically one-shotted. So that was brilliant, in my opinion. I think Ascanor's reveal is brilliant in the anime. Anyways, Galen is a major enemy, so I really hope we got a new Galen. We have, of course, there's this podcast that the devs do, and they did say, is it here? Yeah, they're working on missing commandments, which probably just means Grey Road, but I'm hoping that also means that they're working on the third version of the commandments they already have. I really want another Zeldris, another Shistarosa, another Melascula, Gloxinia. I want all these commandment characters to get a new version. We have all of them as summonable, of course, already, but we could get more summonable ones. Of course, we should start getting festival units, but I don't count the festival versions as a third version of the same character. For example, we have Ascanor, right? Ascanor has only 2 versions, but then we have Ascanor the 1. We still are missing a base blue Ascanor that I would love getting, because look at the final boss costume. Look at that, look at that, look at the final boss costume. And there is no meta base Ascanor. So if we can get, even though it will be blue just like the 1, I don't care. I don't care for the element. If we can get a blue base Ascanor that's super good for me to use this costume, I would love that, because I can't use this costume with the 1, if I could. So I really want more versions of the characters. Of course, we also have other characters that need a new version. Get a new version of Juro, Esterosa, all these characters, except Darieri. Did any other commandments get a third version? I think only Darieri has already got her third version. The thing is that Darieri's third version is an exclusive character, but I guess that also works. But yeah, Darieri is the only commandment? Question mark? I think so. I can sort by demons, it's easier. Yeah, Esterosa, Zeldris, Darieri, yeah. She's the only one of third version, so we should be getting third version of Galen, Melascula, all these bad boys, and that would be amazing, because we're getting the final boss costumes, and if we can use the final boss costumes, that's, perfect. Of course, we should be getting Grey Road at some point. They could release Grey Road like they released Esteros. The commandments back. If you don't know, both Esteroses came out at the same time on JP as well, right? Both Esteroses and both Darieris came out in the same banner together. Because with the release of a few commandments like Galen and Melascula, Galen and Melascula already had units before the coin shop went into the commandments already. So they actually released Galen and Melascula straight to the coin shop. They didn't make a banner for them. Same thing for Monspeed and Fraudron. Fraudron could have got one, couldn't he? Yeah, because Fraudron released with Meliodas, right? They could have made a banner for Fraudron, but that wouldn't sell. So yeah, they also, yeah, Blue Juro and Red Gloxinia. So really the only ones that actually got a banner with the the release of their summonable character was Estarossa and Darieri. I know for Global it's different. Global, if not all of them, majority of the commitments got a double banner, but for GP it wasn't that. So I wonder if they're gonna do Grey Road like that, where both the Grey Roads will have one banner and you can summon for both. I wonder how good they'll be. So what they mentioned is missing commitments are probably to be completed, but how some of those commitments work isn't yet known. So this is semi-recent. I wonder if the commandment the Grey Road has on the story mode will come to be in the regular game that we can actually play with. Because if you don't know, the story Grey Road has a commandment that whenever you kill one of the enemies, you get like super debuffed. You lose all basic stats by like 20%, I think. So it's like a very harsh commandment. Very, very harsh. Like, most commandments are somewhat penalizing, if you attack the enemy, you give them resistance. If you don't attack, you get, ignited. Those are semi-harsh. That commandment is really harsh. If you kill someone, all your units get super debuffed. So it's like, if you kill 3 enemies, and you, like, all your units are just, like, dead, basically. So it's really harsh. It's probably not something they want to have on PvP, right? It's probably just something for story. So I wonder how Grey Road's command is going to be. They're probably still wrapping their head around how they want to do it. That's probably why Grey Road hasn't been released yet. But getting a third version of Zeldris, Zeldris doesn't need it as much, because Zeldris, even still, Red Zeldris, Blue Zeldris, they're doing pretty fine. But I want more versions of these characters so I can use the costumes. Because the costumes are probably going to look great. So my last skill, of course, already has a use. She doesn't need a new unit, but if the first commandment that I want a new unit for is definitely Galland. You can use Galland, don't get me wrong, but if you face someone that's actually good at the game, or a whale, I guess, you're gonna lose. It's just how it is. You're not gonna have much of a chance because Galland's just not a very good unit. He's okay. So new Gallant, please, should come with the commandment sewer bosses would be nice. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm hoping that Milan 6 is gonna look good. I wanna see how this is gonna be, but it's probably gonna be like Yo Thunder. It's probably gonna be trash, but alright, that's it. Thank you guys for watching.